Hey there, it's Danielle from Glitz and Giggles Boutique, and today I'm here to show you how to make a twisted boutique bow the way that I do it, which is the figure 8 style. So this is just a little bit different than the normal way. Also, I'm kind of left-handed, so if you're right-handed, you might be just a little bit confused. But if you're not, that's even better. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, for the twisted boutique bow figure 8 style, you're gonna need upholstery thread. I got mine from Hobby Lobby for $2.90. Bargain. You're gonna need a lighter. You're gonna need a needle with some thread on it, with your upholstery thread on it. You're going to need yourself a measuring tape. Check that out. You're also going to need yourself some ribbon. Just whatever colors that you want to do your twisted boutique bow in. You're going to need yourself a good pair of fabric scissors. And this is optional, if you are thinking about starching your bow, which makes it a lot more stiff and it also makes it keep its shape better, you might want to grab a towel, a clean towel, and some hairspray. Check that out. Maximum hold. Okay, so let's get started. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to cut your ribbon out. So I use, for most all of my twisted boutique bows, I use 22 inches of ribbon. So you're going to go ahead and measure out 22 inches of ribbon. Go ahead and cut. See now? Whoa, 22 inches. Okay, so now what you want to do is you're going to go ahead and heat seal the ends. That just requires you gently running a lighter across the ends and melting them so that you don't have a big old frayed up bow on some little girl's head, because that just would not ever be okay. Okay, so what you're going to want to do after you cut and heat seal your ribbon is you're going to want to go ahead and fold it in half, and you're going to make a really strong crease. Like, really strong. Look how, let me see if I can, you see where that crease is right there? That's a strong crease. And I use this as my kind of marking point to where I'm going to go ahead and figure 8 fold it. So if you need something like a marker to mark it instead, that's okay too, because you won't see that part of the bow in the finished product. So there's your really strong crease right there. The next step is you're going to take the end, okay, you're going to fold it toward the middle like this. This is how it should look. It should, be a kind of a, whatever. It should kind of almost look like you would fold an awareness ribbon. You know how they're kind of folded like this? That's how it should be folded, but your end instead should be on that crease. And it's always better to make your loop thinner instead of thicker, because in the end you're going to have loopier loops, and if it's thicker like this, it's going to be flatter loops. So you want to make sure it's thin. Now you want to hold that, or you can even clip it if you need to. And you want to do it to the other side. So you're going to make a figure 8. A really kind of skinny figure 8. I just hold mine in the middle, but like I said, you can always get a clip and clip it if you really need to. So then the next step that I do is I put my thumb right here in the middle, like that, so I can hold it. And I take this side in the middle, I pull it so I know where the middle is. See what I'm doing? And then I'm going to fold it over. And I'm just going to grab it. See that? That's what just happened. So let me do that again. Slow motion. Different angle. we're going to go just like that. Okay? You're going to do it with the other side. So just pull it over to the middle. And this is what just happened. Boom. So now after you have this, you want to go ahead and look at it. Make sure that you think that your loops look even. Make sure that you like how it looks. Like if sometimes, you know, I'll have one loop that's just kind of a little bit bigger, and I just, you know, all you gotta do really is just adjust the ribbon accordingly along that loop to kind of fix it. So that's what I have. I'm going to grab my needle and thread. Ooh. And I'm just going to go ahead and sew through the middle. So here's what I'm doing. Hold on, let me find a good way to show you this. So I'm going to go in here like this. I'm going to come back up. I'm going to go down one more time. And back up one more time. So basically, you should have one stitch in the middle and two sides where it's coming out. The next thing that I'm going to do is I am going to kind of pull it tight. Now this side is not your top side. This side is your top side. I know, confusing, right? So I always flip it over when it's time to, you know, do my thing. So I'm going to go ahead and pull it like this. And I wrap it around about twice. I'm going to go ahead and sew through the middle. Like that. And now I'm just going to go ahead and cut it. Tie it a couple times. Cut the excess stuff. So this is what it's going to look like when you're done. Oh, that's not exciting, right? Well, the way that I get my good shape is I go ahead and I take 4 fingers, okay, like this, and I'll pull my loops like that. It's pretty intense. So then I go ahead and I also just shape the loops, you know, by just shaping them with my hand till I'm happy with it, which is usually right about here. Hold on, let me show you. Let me pick it up. I'm kind of happy with that. I don't know if you can hear Blakely, but she is in the background making a tutorial of some sort. I'm not really sure, but maybe that video is coming soon. So I'm pretty happy with this right here. I'm pretty alright. So I'm going to go ahead and get my towel out. Just going to lay it out here. Ooh. And I'm going to put my bow on top. I'm going to make sure that my shape is what I want it to be. And I'm going to spray it. I'm going to get my camera. Oh, hello. Hello, Blakely. I'm just kidding. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get my thingy here.
Why don't say hello, Blakely?
Calm down, kiddo. And I'm just going to give it a good old-fashioned spray. And that's how you do it. And then you let it dry. After it dries, you just go ahead and pick it up, put it on your bow, and you have a good time. If you don't If you don't want it as starchy starch as, hairspray, because, I mean, it's going to be super stiff, then you may consider getting, like, some sort of a clothing starch in a spray from Walmart. That will also work. And that's really it. And
Bye.
can you say thanks for watching?
Thanks for watching.
Okay, and that's all. That's really it. And I hope that kind of helped you. If it didn't, I hope it didn't confuse you even more.